Remember, about 2 weeks ago, people were saying that we're at the end of the tunnel on this. It's almost over. You can go ahead and pick up that Anheuser stock again. We're going to go ahead and put that back on buy now, upgrade it back up to what it was. It's going to be a great day for this company. The worst of it is over. And then time went on, and that turned out to be not true. So they've been dumping a ton of money into advertising, and it's still not working. They have some new ad out where it's literally just dudes grunting at each other. It really is. It's just dudes grunting. Like, It's a joke. It's another commercial where men are stupid, to be honest. It's out of touch, in my opinion. And there's nothing they can do to get away from this criticism. So you can see some of it right here. I'm actually embarrassed for Bud Light at this point. It's obvious they don't have the sense to be embarrassed themselves. This has become a complete joke. Just take it off shelf already. We're not coming back. Never will I ever buy a Budweiser-Busch product again, ever. Even in the commercial, people don't want to drink Bud Light, and so on and so on. It's bad for them, and it's not getting any better. In fact, the sales are getting even worse. We're still edging closer to 30%. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Bud Light sales remained stuck in a downward spiral ahead of the critical 4th of July holiday. The nation's top-selling beer saw sales plunge 27.9% in the week ending June 24th, slightly better than its worst 28.5 the previous week, according to data from Nielsen IQ and Bumps Consulting. The number of units sold plummeted 31.3 from the same time last year, worse than the 31.1% decline the previous week. The 4th of July is the biggest beer holiday in terms of retail sales, an opportunity to move a lot of volumes, Dave Williams, vice president, said. And there's been no notable signs where the course has changed for Bud Light. And it's not going to change. This is their biggest weekend. And, I mean, I can only go off by the one store I went into the other day. Nobody was buying this shit. In fact, it's so bad now that Bud Light is now selling for less than water in some U.S. warehouses. Hey, don't drink the bottled water. Put that water down. Pick up some Bud Light. They were already giving it away. There was that QR code that you could use to get $15 off. That's still going on, by the way. That's still not helping. In fact, that's probably the only thing that's keeping them from going above 30% on their sales, is that QR code. So they're kind of cooking the books a little bit to keep their numbers kind of around where they've been for the past couple of weeks. That's also what's making it sell for less than water. So let's take a look at this and see what they're saying. Andy Wagner, the manager, an 18-year-old veteran of Glenn Miller's Beer and Soda Warehouse in Pennsylvania, told the New York Times that a 30-pack of Miller Lite was selling for $24.99, while a 30-pack of Bud Light was priced at $8.99 after a rebate. At this point, it's cheaper than some of the cases of water we're selling in the back. It's just not moving like it used to. It's not that they stopped drinking beer, he added. They just stopped buying Bud Light. He said Bud Light broke the rules. The bar rules, meaning no politics, no religion. They certainly did. Now they're paying for it. Literally, less than water. It's insane. Now, this story I missed, but we might as well talk about it now. It's so bad that they're shutting down factories. Bottling plants are shutting down. 600 employees now jobless. Now, they would probably hire him back if things pick back up. They're laid off more than likely. I don't know if there's unions for Bud Light or not. I don't think there is, actually. But you can see it here. Now infecting their plants, their labor. They have to shut things down because they cannot keep – they just don't have the demand they used to have. But I thought all of this was at the end. This was all at the end of the tunnel. We were getting out of this. I mean, a week or so ago, that was all the headlines. The stock, you can buy that now. Go ahead and buy it again. We're at the end of the controversy. Yet it just keeps going, doesn't it? I think they have lost at least 20% of their sales permanently. I think 20% of the consumers that they had are gone. I don't think they're coming back. They can put out all the grunting commercials they want, all the camo cans they want. They can put out bikini girls again if they want. It doesn't matter. I don't think people are coming back. I think some probably will, to be honest. But I think 20% of their former consumers are gone. And I don't think they're ever going to come back. You've got permanent shelf space now that's going to be gone for them. They're going to lose all kinds of shelf space. They're done. Well, they're not done, but they're no longer going to be top beer. I think that title is gone for them. And I don't think they ever get it back. I don't. What's kind of surprising to me is that nobody responsible for this has been fired. There were reports that the vice president of marketing, Alyssa Hutchinson, I think that's her last name, but either way, she's still there. There are reports that she was fired. She's not fired. Nothing officially has been said that she is. Second off, how is the guy that runs the entire company still in charge? He's run around and screwed up a couple of times now with media interviews, and I doubt that it'll be the last for him. He's probably going to continue to screw up. This guy still has his job as well. You would think after losing your company billions of dollars, you would be fired. But no, they're going to keep him. They're keeping everybody. They're not really making any changes. In fact, all they're doing is trying to pump money into this to get it to go away by releasing dumb commercials and memes. And every time they do release this shit over on Twitter, they still get ratioed into the ground. That hasn't let up at all. People are having a lot of fun trolling them. And I don't think that's going to change for a long time. So how is this company going to get any better when they just keep the same people that screwed up royally in the first place? Can anybody answer that question for me? Because obviously these people are not fit to run this company. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I haven't been covering it as much lately because there really wasn't that much to say about it. But there's been enough now to talk about it, especially as we go into 4th of July, because this is a very important day for them. And, and they're done. This is going to be probably the worst 4th of July in the company's history in decades. So let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.